In a peaceful and prosperous kingdom, there lived a princess named Princess Star. She was given this name because, on the night of her birth, a bright star illuminated the sky. The people believed that Princess Star would bring fortune and prosperity to the kingdom. However, unlike most royalty, Princess Star had a unique personality. She preferred to wander through the forest and converse with animals rather than spend her days in the grand palace. One day, while walking at the edge of the forest, Princess Star stumbled upon an ancient tree. Its leaves shimmered like gold, and its trunk was covered in mysterious carvings. She felt an extraordinary presence from the tree, but couldn't quite understand why. As she approached, a soft voice echoed from the tree. "Welcome, Princess Star." Startled, Princess Star asked, "Who are you, O tree?" "I am the Tree of Hope," replied the tree. "I am here to grant you one wish, but only if you ask it with a pure heart." Princess Star's eyes sparkled. She had many dreams, but the one closest to her heart was ensuring her people's happiness and well-being. "I wish for my people to always live in prosperity, free from hunger and suffering," said Princess Star. The Tree of Hope smiled. "Your wish is noble. However, before it is granted, you must pass 3 tests that will challenge your patience, courage, and wisdom." Princess Star nodded in agreement. She was willing to face anything for the sake of her people. The Tree of Hope gave her a clue. "Travel to the Smoky Mountain, where you will find your first challenge." With determination, Princess Star set out on her journey. After several days of traveling, she reached the Smoky Mountain, a mountain constantly shrouded in thick fog. At the summit, she encountered a large dragon guarding the entrance to a cave. The dragon spoke. "To pass this test, you must cross the chasm without any assistance. If you fail, you will be trapped here forever." Princess Star felt fear creeping into her heart, but she remembered that courage was one of the tests. She took a deep breath and began walking toward the edge of the chasm. At the brink, she saw a frail-looking bridge. Without hesitation, she stepped onto it. With each step, the bridge grew sturdier, and soon she had crossed the chasm safely. The dragon nodded approvingly and allowed her to enter the cave. Inside, Princess Star found a crystal-clear fountain. Here, she was to undergo the second test, the test of patience. The fountain would give her an answer, but only if she waited patiently. Princess Star waited by the fountain for several days, but nothing happened. Still, she refused to give up hope and remained patient. On the 7th day, the fountain began to speak. "True wisdom comes from patience. You have passed this test." Relieved, Princess Star continued on to her 3rd challenge. This time, she journeyed to the Forest of Shadows, a place where all shadows gathered. In the heart of the forest, she encountered a magical mirror that reflected her own image. "What do you see within yourself?" the mirror asked. Princess Star looked closely at her reflection. She saw her flaws, her fears, but also her strengths. "I see myself, with all my imperfections and strengths, but I know I can always strive to be better," she replied honestly. The mirror trembled and shattered into countless beams of light. "Wisdom comes from self-awareness," echoed the voice around her. "You have passed the 3rd test." Having completed all 3 trials, Princess Star returned to the Tree of Hope. The tree greeted her warmly. "Your wish will now be fulfilled. Your people will live in prosperity and peace. You have proven yourself to be a wise and selfless leader." Princess Star smiled with joy. When she returned to her kingdom, the land began to flourish. The fields grew abundant, rivers flowed with fresh water, and there was no more hunger among the people. She ruled with love and wisdom, and her people adored her deeply. For the rest of her life, Princess Star was remembered as a just and compassionate ruler who always put her people's needs above her own. The Tree of Hope remained in the forest, waiting for another pure-hearted soul to come and prove their worth. And so ends the tale of Princess Star and the Tree of Hope, a story of courage, patience, and wisdom that lives on forever.